Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it works for his bite.
Bismillahir Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. Thank you to Sana Fashions in Tamale for my outfit. I'm grateful that you could join me every time, and also to make sure that we get the best of clothing so we can show to the rest of the wonderful world that Ghana indeed has what it takes to be able to also compete efficiently and effectively. It's part of the Black Star experience. We're showing the world what we have, and we're also demonstrating to the entire world what we have. So thank you very much. Please call Sona Fashions on 0246-590-162. That's 0246-590-162. Also, thank you to all of you who make time to share our content. Bishop Matthias, good morning, and thank you very much indeed for all that you do for us. We're grateful indeed. And let's begin the conversation, because we are operating from the Greater Accra region in the Kingdom. And yesterday, the processes leading towards the ban on drumming and noise making began. And you do know that there's a whole process. It's a whole process. Now, the processes on the ban on drumming and noise making began yesterday, the 5th of May. So I just want to run you through the dates for the Homowo celebration for 2025. There's what we call Shiban, which means that you're going to till the dirt, right? The earth, to get ready to plant the corn or the millet. Dantu did it yesterday, the 5th of May. Today, Sakumono will do it. Tomorrow, Korle and Bese will do it. Not tomorrow, the 9th. Sorry, Friday the 9th. So Monday is Dantu. Tuesday is Sakumono. Friday is Korle and Bese. And then Saturday will be Gua. And then the Sunday will be Naiduwe. And then Tuesday will be Naiwe. Naiwe, which would be in sync with the River Nile. And then there's the Ngmadumo after the Shiban, which is when you go and prepare the earth and get ready to plant the corn or the millet. The Ngmadumo will start. Dantu again will start on the 12th of May. 12th of May. And as soon as the seed is planted, all manner of noise and disturbances cease. No form of drumming, no form of clapping, no form of noise making. Everything ceases. Sakumono, Tuesday, 13th of May. Korle Bese, Friday, 16th of May. Gua, Saturday, 17th of May, 2025. Naidewe, Sunday, the 18th of May, 2025. Naiwe, Tuesday, the 20th of May, 2025. And then once you till the dirt and you plant, there's also a season of harvest. That is the Ngmafan, a season of harvest. Dantu will start on Monday, the 2nd of June. Sakumono will be on a Tuesday, the 3rd of June. Korle Bese will be on Friday, the 6th of June. Gua will be on Saturday, the 7th of June. Naidewe will be on Sunday, the 8th of June. Naiwe will be on Tuesday, the 10th of June. So if you look at it, it follows the same sequence. Now, the ban on drumming and noise making on the 13th of May, 2025, will lift a ban on drumming on the 12th of June, 2025 at Bese Manche, Blohum. Blohum is sanctuary, Odada ceremony. Blohum is sanctuary. So please note, the ban on drumming and noise making is effective from the 13th of May 2025 to the 12th of June 2025. 13th of May 2025 to the 12th of June 2025 is 1 month long. Purification of the sea in Shobulemo, that's what it's called, is on Tuesday, the 29th of July 2025. Now, for those of us who are very much interested in the Homowo Festival, these are the dates. Nongwa will celebrate first with on the 5th of July 2025. That's what they call Korle-Bu, the dance of the Almighty God, Korle-Bu. Lante Janwe will be the 2nd of August 2025 as a Saturday, but Nongwa Korle-Bu is on Sunday. And then Tema or Tomang will have the 8th of August 2025, that's on Friday. Gamashi will be on the 16th of August 2025. Osu La Teshi Boom will be on the 26th of August 2025, that's a Tuesday. And then Pram Pram and Ningo also will be on the 26th of August 2025. That's also a Tuesday. So just a bit of information for all of us to know. So kindly note, between the 13th of May and the 12th of June 2025, the ban on drumming and noise making is going to happen within the Gamashi. And we all know the catchment areas. It's not a time for you to be, fighting with people and saying, no, it's adverse with our, at variance with our tradition and our culture and our religion and please. When you are in Rome, you do what the Romans do. I'm sure that when we travel to other places and they have their culture and tradition, we obey. Let nobody come and say that Accra is cosmopolitan, and so because of that, anything goes and everything goes. It must not be so. The culture and tradition of the people must be respected. And as today, and I've said that before, that if you want to take away a people's dignity and authority from them, first take their language and then capture their culture and their tradition, and you're gone. So the people of Ghana have a very interesting standpoint in the history of this country. The independence of this country cannot be spoken about without the people of Ghana. And so if they have a culture and they have a tradition, they have ceremonies, rituals, and dogma, I think that we should grant them that and respect that. As they say, Cha, no mania blau. And that's not fetish either. Cha, no mania blau means hail or hark. Let good things betide us. And then you say, yes. I will go to Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital. But yesterday I spoke about the facility on the Spintex Road, the private property. Some more information is coming to me because yesterday somebody called me and asked me about if I know Mr. Meng King Fung. I hope I got the name right. Meng King Fung. They asked me, and I said, but what kind of Chinese film is that? He said, well, Mr. Meng King Fung chose to come to Ghana because of the stability and the socioeconomic issues and security and all of that. So now he's here. And then the person asked me to ask a question. And I said, what question is that? He said, there are land issues. Does a certain Mr. Kofi Main and a certain Mr. Todd have questions to answer? And I'm raising these questions. No, I'm just asking these questions. I'm just asking, do they have questions to answer? Mr. Kofi Main, does he have questions to answer? Mr. Todd, does he have questions to answer? Does the property belong to Meng King Fung? And why did he choose to come to Ghana? Is it because of stability? Is Iyoko interested in this matter? And I'll talk about Iyoko because there are many cases that it appears Iyoko does touch and go. Many of the issues. We talk about it here. We get wind that Iyoko has gone to touch the matter. And then for some reason, it's touch and go. Yesterday, I was talking to one of the top executives and I was asking about one of our regulatory bodies, and I was asking whether or not some persons who were mentioned in there and Iyoko actually, picked them up and for questioning and all that. What is the status? It must not be touch and go. No. It must not be touch and go. We must have finality. So I just asked the question. And I'm saying that facility on the Spintex Road, it must not be left to go rot. No, no, no. If not, it will set a very bad example for others. Somebody will be watching from outside and think that, but even this country, when I take my money there and I go and invest, some people will be there to put impediments in my way. So that's all I want to say. Good morning, Mr. President. Please take me to Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital. Yesterday, before my colleague put out this Facebook post, I had distress calls. And, you know, I like to take my time before I get into a matter, so that I gather the full facts. So I've had distress calls. And then yesterday when I saw the post, I also made further calls. And they confirmed that it is indeed true. Now this is what my colleague wrote. He says, Korle-Bu dialysis unit hasn't worked for about a week. And mind you, my brother Thomas Khan is a dialysis patient. He doesn't shy away from that. He's an advocate. He says, Korle-Bu dialysis unit hasn't worked for about a week. Patients have been seeking health care at private facilities elsewhere. Whoever is not making things work, we beg you. It is not fair, especially when a good policy like the Ghana Medical Trust Fund or the Mahama Cares has been launched to give patients hope. Whenever the consumables are, or wherever the consumables are, and the monies to get them, please make it available to save lives. I read it again. It says, Korle-Bu dialysis unit hasn't worked for about a week. Patients have been seeking health care at private facilities elsewhere. Whoever is not making things work, we beg you. It's not only fair, especially when a good policy like the Ghana Medical Trust Fund or the Mahama Cares, as it's being called now, has been launched to give patients hope. Whenever the consumables are, or wherever the consumables are, and the monies to get them, please make it available to save lives. He's begging. And he himself, he has to do get some, what do you call it? Yesterday, Mr. Henkra told us on air that he has to get something changed for him. They can't find it. And this is the story. So now the question you want to ask is there no leadership at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital? And I'm back on the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital because I took a great interest in this renal dialysis thing. How many receipts did we get? 30, right? 30 receipts from Korle-Bu alone. 30 receipts from Korle-Bu alone. The Thomas Khan thing. 30 receipts alone from Korle-Bu renal department. And we got it. Say, oh, no, the limbs has not been touched. Nobody has been charged those. You remember the 380 fees that were illegally shot up to 700 and something? We took people through the process just to be able to get the receipts. That's how forensic Johnny's Bites is. We don't talk out of the air. We are forensic. Eventually, it was reversed. The health minister got it reversed. Kwabena Mintakano at the time was ranking member on the health committee. Now he's minister for health. They went there, blah, 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 and they reversed it. Subsequently, Dr. Baumia announced that, there will be free dialysis. But as we speak, the dialysis department is shut down. And the patients are complaining because what they pay at Korle-Bu can never be compared to what they pay up when they go and seek the same services outside. No. It is much more expensive outside to get the same service than what they get at Korle-Bu. Now, let's hear the president of the day while he spoke about this Mahama Cares initiative. Listen to him.
On the 18th February 2025, I set a deadline of 31st March 2025 for all appointees.
So that's not the tape. We'll get back to the tape. We'll get back to that tape. So please, Honorable Kwabena Mintakando, apologies for that wrong tape. Honorable Kwabena Mintakando, good morning to you. Now you know that Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital's renal department is not functioning. It has been closed. The patients are talking and they are raising the alarm. And the doctors will tell you, Dr. Ban and his people, when they were there, they will tell you that, look, if people don't get their sessions as they should, it has dire consequences. It does. It has dire consequences. Listen.
Is with what she's going through, because she's just one of many of our citizens and countrymen and women who are going through what she just talked about. And the perception was that if you were rich, it was a disease for the rich. Hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes were diseases of the rich. But increasingly, we see that it's inflicting more the persons who are much poorer and can least afford to be able to manage those diseases. And that's why the Ghana Medical Trust Fund has come at the right time. This program must be linked and will be linked to our primary health care project, which we are yet to launch, because under the primary health care, we envisage that there will be volunteers and designated community pharmacies where our citizens, wherever they live, or the CHIPS compounds, will be required to go and take their blood pressure, check their sugar, because like was said by the UNICEF director, these diseases are preventable. And even if they have an onset, if you detect it early, you can have a favorable outcome if it's detected early. And so the primary health care would have community volunteers who will go from house to house occasionally, maybe every 3 months, every 6 months, and just take people's blood pressure, check their sugar level and all that. We'll have a program where women, are able to detect lumps earlier to be able to get treatment in case they are developing breast cancer, and so many of these other things. So I think there should be a linkage between Mahama Care and the primary health care program when we launch it. But more especially, a lot of these diseases are caused by ignorance in terms of our lifestyles and all that. And so we must also, as part of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund program, launch a very strong awareness campaign so that people will know what the trigger factors for these non-communicable diseases are. I understand that some of them are genetic because you can inherit it from your parents and your genes, but a far greater number are lifestyle diseases. They are acquired. They are not genetic. And so if people just know what their disposition is and they are able to make changes in their lifestyle, I'm sure that we should be able to bring down, the level of disease burden that we currently are seeing.
That's President John Dramani Mahama. And I'm sure that somebody will be thinking, say dear Mahama cares about Mahama Trust Fund about until we can live recklessly. No. You go through town and you see a lot of young people. I went to the Ashanti region and they said, they're taking gas. I don't know what that is, but they put the thing in a balloon. And people they put the thing, I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. But they put the thing in a balloon and you see the balloon is inflated and then they will have it and then they will be inhaling whatever gas there is. And I said, what are you doing? When did we get here? There's a conversation about red, a higher version of tramadol. People take it and they become useless. Then they add energy drink. Then people walk into a drugstore and they go and buy a whole bottle of cough syrup. They know. And then they mix the three and they take it and they become wasted, numbed. You see somebody standing and sleeping. How did we get here? Then you go into the pubs and you find the young girls competing with the boys over who can smoke best. They have become like what do you call it? Mouse holes or rat holes, like chimneys. They are shishaing their lives away. And it is not just the regular shisha. Sometimes some of the people say, Charlie, this one, they have added Indian hemp to it. This one, they have added flavor to it. And we are told that when you take one I don't know how they call it, but one dose, or let me call it a dose, one dose of shisha, you have actually smoked 19 sticks of cigarette. 19 sticks. When people see you living recklessly like that, right? People see you smoking your shisha. People see you taking your red. People see you abusing energy drink. People see you taking a balloon or gas or whatever it is that you take. When they see you living recklessly like that and they don't do any of those, when you fall and you want them to come and support you, they will say, when you had your money, you were playing the fool. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how that became a status symbol for many people, and it is all over the place. And you find people, very young people, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The eldest you may get among them will be 24, 25. And it is a regular thing that is happening. And you ask yourself, so is there no system to check that one person goes to a pharmacy and buys a full bottle of cough syrup, and then the next day, the same person comes into the same pharmacy to buy another bottle of cough syrup, and the pharmacist or the medicines counter assistant or whoever is there doesn't care to ask questions. All they are interested in is the money. You say, oh, the person is 18 and above, so it's okay. Let's give the person the shisha. Let's give the person the shisha. So now you ask yourself the question, is it because you're getting Muhammad care so you live recklessly? I think that we should have a system in this country where health authorities will take it upon themselves, public health authorities will take it upon themselves to have a concept around regenerative health, where what you eat, what you ingest into your body actually becomes medicinal for you. Not just nutritional, but medicinal for you to be able to help you to live healthily. It's just heartbreaking. Look, it's heartbreaking. Some of them, 10, I've seen videos of people, 10 tablets, 10 different tablets. They take everything and they add energy drink, they swallow it and they're wasted. 10 tablets. I'm sure their kidneys and their liver, they are weeping and crying and asking questions. But hey, who cares? For some, it's not just Friday. Oh. Some begin. I said, when I went to Kumasi, I saw the balloon. I was asking, why are adults holding balloon at 11 p.m.? What are they doing with the balloon? We went to do Ghana's Most Beautiful in the Ashanti region. This is not this year. Oh. This is about 3, 4, 5 years ago. I saw people holding balloon. Then I asked, what are adults doing with balloon at 11 p.m.? They say, oh, gas. And I'm not saying it's just the Ashanti region. It is across the country. I saw it in the Ashanti region. 11 p.m. Opening toto okita balloon. They say, oh, gas. Oh, gas, they are jideng. The things that, now intoxicate people are on a different level. Our mental health authority, we know, is problematic. The new minister is promising to get it fixed. We wait. We know that our renal departments, they are suffering. We don't have enough of the machines. We have the professionals. Korle-Bu, the biggest, is shut down as we speak. Keep joking with your kidneys and your liver. Oh, continue. Keep joking with them. Continue. Keep joking with them. Continue. Now, yesterday I was so happy. I'll tell you about Mother's Day, but yesterday I was so happy. The President of the Republic, he puts the code of ethics right there, bam. And I've said this and I'll say it again for the umpteenth time. If the NDC in government, now please find me President Mohammed's videos, the NDC in government now repeat some of the mistakes of the immediate past government, they will have themselves to blame. You see now, Fuel is coming down. Yesterday, there was a reduction. Today, there's another reduction. Dollar is coming down. Everybody is happy. Somebody says, oh, it is not because of anything Atu, Forcing and his team are doing. It is because of Donald Trump's decisions. That is what is bringing the thing that I say, are you? So when it starts going up, will it be Atu Forcing's fault or will it be another Donald Trump's decision? We are happy to give credit to others. But when it gets to others, we will not give credit. It's the same mindset. Is the same mindset that we have. I'm told the pound is going up. Same mindset we have. That, oh, the country must develop. The country will progress. But because it is not you and your cohorts who are handling the affairs of the country, it means that the country will not progress. That's a low-budget Togo Jeans kind of analysis and patriotism. Now, play the video for me, please.
On the 18th February 2025, I set a deadline of 31st March 2025 for all appointees who are taking office or being nominated at the time to declare their assets. An update provided by the Auditor General to my office indicate that some of you failed to meet that deadline. For all those who are appointed or nominated before 31st March 2025 and failed to meet the deadline, you are to forfeit 3 months of salary to be donated to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, named after me, Mahama Cares. In addition to 1 month's salary that I've asked all appointees to donate to the Mahama Cares Trust Fund. So it means that those who omitted to declare your assets by the date, you are paying 4 months' salary to Mahama Cares. However, if by close of day Wednesday, 7th May 2025, any of you still fails to declare your assets, count yourself automatically dismissed. The assets declaration regime is an important mechanism to check corruption and abuse of office, and it must be respected by all.
So that's President John Dramani Mahama. The donation there, you do the donation to the trust fund, but the way the president said it is like it's compulsory. Like you want to do it, it's like more like a levy, it's not a donation. Mr. President, why are you like that? Let people donate, but this one, the way you are putting the thing around the people's neck. Anyway, it's all good. Yesterday, the president received 2 vehicles as gifts, right? And then he donated them back to the state. It's called leadership. So I'm sure that all the other appointees are looking. And that's why I am getting worried. Some disturbing documents that I'm getting already from some appointees. Less than 6 months, you are showing your true colors. Oh, we will also show your true colors here. Less than 6 months, you are showing your true colors. Oh, we will publish your true colors here. We will publish your true colors, the conflict of interest conversation. We will publish them here. It must not be business as usual. I'm telling you. It was business as usual. That is how come we have sunk the way we have sunk. Yes. Business as usual. You are my in-law. You are mismanaging it. It's okay. Don't worry. I won't talk about anything here. My son too is in the mix. Everybody. We don't want a repeat of that. No. The president is leading by example, and all others must lead by example. You were giving a deadline to go and declare your assets. You have refused to declare your assets. And my concept of this whole asset declaration is that we must declare assets when we are coming in, and declare assets when we're going out. So before you are paid your ex-gratia, Mr. President, maybe you should know this. Before the ex-appointees, right? Those who served in the last 8 years. In fact, in the last 4 years, because in the first 4 years, they may have been paid their ex-gratia. But in the last 4 years, all the ministers, all the Article 71 holders who are entitled to ex-gratia, please ask them to come and declare their assets when they exited government on the 6th of January. Let them come and declare their assets before you pay them the ex-gratia. This one, I'm begging you on behalf of the youth of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. President, that those who served under Nanado's second term, who were appointees who will be receiving ex-gratia, please let them come and declare their assets and exit. Do an exit interview with them and let them declare their assets before you pay them their ex gratia. If anybody has amassed more than the records show and supports that they should be having, we know what to do. Yoko, good morning to you, Kisi Jabin. Good morning to you, Richie Jakpa. I'm just saying good morning to some of you. So the asset declaration should be in and out. In and out. It does not just be in, where you come and say, oh, I have 3 chicken, I have 2 goats, I have 1 cow, and then I have an electric fan, I have a stove, I have a kettle, and a small box iron, and this, and then you finish. When you are leaving and you are now leaving with the washing machine, we must ask you how you got the washing machine. That is how we're supposed to be policing things. Let me invite you this Sunday to our Mother's Day, special Mother's Day event. We call it Dining with Mom. It's organized by TV3 and 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio station. It's at the AVI by Airport View. AVI by Airport View, yeah? And 600 Ghana cedis for single, and then 1,100 cedis for double. You get PCS Star singing for you. You get MOG singing for you. You get Max Praise singing for you. You get Reynolds, the gentleman, also doing his thing. It will all be backed by the Arc Band. We're grateful to Gino, Herbs and Spices, and also to Bailey's. Bailey's will be there to give you all the goodies and the sweet eating things that you can ever think about. So please call 053-1100-927. That's 053-1100-927 and 053-2200-927. That's 053-2200-927 or 024-712-0633. That's 024-712-0633 reserve. Look, this is the only time you get to celebrate your mother properly and show her to the world. She gets to be on TV. She gets to be on radio. People get to see your mother. People get to see and celebrate. We'll get to the controversial part where people say, oh, their wives are and their mothers and all of that. But your mother and any mother figure in your life, please don't lose guard. Come and dine with your mama. It's a full course, and you get some good music and some good entertainment and some goodies, some gifts as well. Come and let's all have fun. Gino, thank you very much. Bailey's, thank you very much. 053-1100-927 and 053-2200-927. Tomorrow, we will talk about the minority leader. Whether he hits the policeman or his head hits the policeman's hand or the policeman's hand hits his head or whatever it is. Tomorrow we'll get to talk about it. We've got to talk about the reaction of the police and many other things. So you got to stay with us. 053-055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. John.